Hello everyone, Atrum and John here, and John, we're doing BFZ drafting.
Alright, well we opened a good one.
Yeah. So, Ulamog's actually playable in this format.
Yep.
Weird, considering a 10 drop, but you know if you ever land that thing, your opponent just straight freaking dies.
Well, you pick this card and then you prioritize
Every bit of like fixing or like these jotty offshoots to make you stay alive, stuff like that.
The 5 mana guy that makes 2 mana, whatever that card's called.
Yeah, Kozilek's Chandler.
Yeah.
You prioritize every bit of ramp you can friggin' prioritize.
And then you play this guy and win.
Exactly. And if you don't draw him, you lose. Yay! We all love win and lose cards, right?
Yep.
Right? Yeah. We're taking Ulamog. Oh. Rolling Thunder.
Did it.
Yeah, this card I still even if I didn't get to play it during the last draft, for those of you who watched that, it never got played because of the mana base in my deck.
Because you were playing a double red card in your blue-white deck and had like 3 mountains.
Details. The point being, this card is absurd, and you basically have to pick it.
Yoink.
So, I'm not even looking at the rest of the pack at that point. I have to pick it. Natural Connection works with Ulamog. Or Pilgrim's Eye actually probably works better.
Turn Against is also very strong.
Turn Against is very strong. Do we want...
I think we want Pilgrim's Eye, actually.
I think you're right. It just helps make certain you keep hitting your land drops, which get us to Ulamog and Rolling Thunder.
Yeah.
So, because...
It's kind of a stupid pick, but now that we have this stuff, come on. We want the Pilgrim's Eye.
We could do blue-red, which is always a solid combo.
That is a strong card. Evolving Wilds or Fertile Thicket.
Plus, it also goes with Pilgrim's Eye randomly.
Yeah.
To make it a win drink.
Probably 3/2's better than anything else here.
Yeah, the only other card I'd suggest looking at is Evolving Wilds here, and I'd rather just take this.
Castigator was also good, but that's kind of more of a beatdown thing.
Right.
Oh, Kozilek Sentinel is quite good.
Kozilek Sentinel is quite good, but I also like the Mist Intruder.
Mist Intruder sucks.
But the Ingest works wonderfully with everything?
With what?
We'll get processors. You always get processors. Processors come around, man.
But you said we didn't want to die.
Yes, this helps us not die, but this is also good.
Define good.
Flying Ingest equals good.
So you think the blue processors are more likely to come around?
Blue processors usually come around, especially the bounce one, which is a really good one to have. I'm going to take it.
I don't like this pick, but I'll defer to you. Okay, now the 3/4 trample is card, right?
This is the pick here. The only other card worth even looking at is Boiling Earth, and it's kind of meh. So, yeah, we'll easily take a Vestige of Emrakul there. See, like, there's one of the processors, or there's this processor, which gains you 5 life, too.
What is the 2/5?
It's process to basically play Scrivener, but with sorceries.
Not terrible.
It's actually perfectly fine, especially if you pick up some things like Rush of Ice or Clutch Occurrence. Also...
It's got a big butt.
Yeah, it does. I think it's probably the pick.
Is it better than Rune Processor?
I mean, it's an uncommon versus a common. You'll see more Rune Processors coming around.
Alright, let's take the 2/5. Maybe it'll randomly get value.
Could randomly buy back Rolling Thunder. Because absurdness is absurd?
Yes.
Okay. Still, the most powerful thing in this format, bar none, is just curving out.
Sure.
If you can curve out just like any format, you usually will just win.
That's why I think you needed that Pilgrim's Eye pick.
The Pilgrim's Eye definitely helps you with curving out, and I mean, it's nice to have like smaller things like Mist Intruder too. I mean, Kozilek Sentinel also fits on the same curve, but I've also seen Kozilek Sentinels easily wheel too. I'm going to make a vote for Stone Fury here.
I like it.
It's a nice, good removal spell. Works well. 5 mana, kill target creature.
Pretty much. At instant, I do like that.
Works out nicely. Interesting.
We got one dude holding up the whole draft here. Look at this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, that happens on occasion.
Papoose. That guy... Yeah, Papoose.
Kevin the Holmes. Happiness Limited. Magic Guru. Barry Binker. Us. Cell. And the Jones. Okay.
I think this guy probably just timed out, or this is his first time playing Magic ever.
If he's not actually like present, it'll swap it to a red, but he might just have like walked away and it's just timing out on him for every pick.
Yeah, that's what it looks like it's happening here.
Which means this guy is probably getting very lucky.
Yeah. The wonders of Magic Online.
Can do Slide Runner?
Sure.
It's an aggressive little bugger.
Goes kind of against what we're trying to do, but it is a quality card.
I mean, no one ever said you can't have both aggressive and giant bombs in a single deck. It's not like it's a banned thing. Oh, you're playing 2-drops. What? Ulamog? Where'd that come from? I thought you were aggro.
Unless your 2-drops are like Sakura Tribe Elder. It might not be a great idea, but...
Right.
We'll see.
Oh, Benthic Infiltrator's great for us.
Yeah.
Big butt, can't be blocked. Gets the bonus from Ruination Guide, ingests.
Blah, 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 blah. Have you played with the Invoker at all? That shoots things?
It's fine. If you can get to the late game, and your opponent can't do shit anyways, for some reason, or you get to a giant board stall, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't get to a giant board stall, it's so-so. And if you don't get to late game, well, you know you just played a 2-3 for 3.
Better or worse than the one from Rise, the black one? Because that one drained.
That one drained. But it didn't kill creatures.
Is Dispel ever getting played?
I mean, maybe.
Maybe. The drain's good though, right?
Yeah, the drain one's good. It's the difference of the incremental drain, if that's going to save you, versus the ability just to pick off creatures.
Yeah.
To win every combat you go into, pretty much.
And, of course, not even close to the Dawnglare Invoker.
Right. Well, that's Mythic Rare Common. You can't beat Mythic Rare Commons.
Especially when you have 4 of them. Check out our Rise of the Eldrazi draft.
Didn't we only have 3?
Maybe.
I think we only had 3. But still, check out the Rise of the Eldrazi drafts. Those are fun. What did we hit that slime creation card for? Like 7?
Yeah, I think it was
7 sevens or
something dumb.
But our opponent was like, I've never seen that cast for that much. And I'm just like, me neither.
It's the first time for everything.
Yeah, I think we had like 15 mana or something like that. And it was just like, play this?
7 slimes. Okay, 4 lands is good, I suppose.
We didn't need any of the other cards anyways, so. We got 10 playables so far.
Is that good?
Yes, I think.
Okay.
10 out of our first 15 cards are playable? That seems good. Maybe.
Alright, so what are we looking for? Kozilek's Channelers?
Yeah, Channelers or just more ways to use the cards we're going to be ingesting. Shambling Vent. Nettle Drone's actually really good too.
Nettle Drone might be the pick. There's Touch of the Void, which is very...
Void is good as well. So, first off, I kind of want to check how much that's for. But, that aside, I think Nettle Drone is probably the right pick.
Really?
I don't know. It's definitely a hit or miss here, so. Because you could make a case for either it or the Touch of the Void. Let's see here, one sec.
Yeah.
If everyone watches me look away, that's worth 4 tickets. Which means I think probably Touch of the Void.
Touch of the Void has got to be the pick.
Yeah, the removal is just a nice thing to have handy. Although Nettle Drone gets to untap with, well, nearly every single card we cast.
Yeah.
definitely an interesting call, but it's probably Touch of the Void.
I think so. Removal is just better most of the time, right?
Now here's the question.
Speaking of removal,
do we splash for Ulamog's Nullifier?
The counterspell one.
Yeah.
Eh.
Or we can take this, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4,
I like
5,
that
6,
one.
7 creatures that it works with. There's also this card, which I've never really used because I've always thought it was just crap, and it
seems like a win more though.
Yeah, it probably is. I mean, all your creatures gain ideal damage to a guy.
It's not Setesian tactics, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right, I think we take this.
Mm-hmm.
Clutch Occurrence seems really good here.
I think that's what we want.
If this wheels for some random reason, we might pick that up.
Yeah, Clutch Occurrence is great.
I'm good with another Benthic Infiltrator here. There's also Incubator Drone, which might be worth considering.
Kind of what I was wondering about. It does make mana.
It does make mana, although I do like the Unblockable Ingest.
Over the 3/4 even, the 3/4 is quite good, I think.
I think both are really good. The question is, are we going to need more Ingest, or are we going to want the one guy that this makes?
Well, we have 2 ingest things and only
3 ingest things.
Oh, and only one thing to do it with.
Processor right now, but there's still like an entire pack and a half to pick up processors. Plus, the unblockable damage is just a good little clock. It's definitely a hit or miss. It's much closer than just a snap pick.
Yeah, whichever is fine.
I think I go with the Infiltrator. Because then I get to pick up another one. One of these anyways. So, problem solved.
I guess it worked out.
And someone else is grabbing like infinite Callistra healers here.
How about Salvage Drone? Is that a card?
I like it. This card's really good too, but I think we want to stay lower on our curve and just randomly have giant bombing cards for if the game goes late. Yeah,
we have infinity high cards here already.
Right. Salvage Drone's actually really good. It's a 1/1 ingest that loots when it dies.
Yeah. Seems strong.
Well, I don't need any of these, so I'm just going to grab this to sell. Because someone's going to want it.
Yeah.
Because literally none of these do anything for our deck.
Just the Invoker maybe, but...
Not really. I don't see a need for it. Now here's a choice. Another Ulamog's Reclaimer or a Sentinel.
Well, I love the Sentinel. I think I'm
fine with the Sentinel here. I like another Ulamog's Reclaimer to buy back like Rolling Thunder and Stone Fury, but I think Sentinel's a good pick here.
When was the last time there's been a 1/4 and a red card? Never? Maybe never.
Well, you get to look that up because you asked. I'm taking someone's Scythe Leopard.
Sure.
Okay.
I just think the 1/4 is going to make us not die a lot more.
I'm going to put that there for right now as a temporary. If something happens or we get like some Evolving Wilds, maybe we can play this Nullifier.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since we've hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingest guys now. It's definitely worth considering. Because, don't forget, this guy actually has ingest too.
Mm-hmm.
People, that seems to get forgotten on occasion, that Ruination Guide actually does have ingest.
Yep. He's a good card.
Yeah, it is. Which, by the way, I have to look into what the build for that Grixis Colorless deck is.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It was a build that I was working on in my spare time. It's not anything that's going to be beyond F&M playable, probably.
Okay.
But, that much aside.
But F&M exists.
And sometimes I like to occasionally grace F&M with my presence. What? I don't usually go to play F&M, but sometimes I do. I'm picking this. Because...
Yeah.
Why is that late in that pack?
It's a very good card.
I know.
I thought you play F&M a lot.
No, I rarely go to F&M.
Oh.
I think I've been to one F&M in the last month.
Oh.
I only managed to pick up 2 Serum Visions, and one was because there was a draft directly afterwards. I did pick up a full set of Path to Exiles, though.
Yeah, so did I. That was the card to get.
I mean,
and then the one after that was the stupid dragon thing.
Yeah, I picked up a few of those just because he was handing them out at the end. I'm like, alright, sure, I'll take the damn thing.
Alright.
Yeah, that thing's just annoying.
Sure.
Land. Hey, they're nice looking lands. Don't judge.
I'm not. Yay.
More land. Well, now we're up to 18 cards, counting the Ulamog's Nullifier, which is a quote-unquote card right now. It's only playable if we find fixing for it.
Yeah.
But 17's not bad for end of pack 2. There's a Lantern Scout, but I don't need a Lantern Scout anymore. I'd make a case for either Pilgrim's Eye, Mist Intruder, or Anticipate.
Well.
Or even a Nettle Drone. But
I'm going for Pilgrim's Eye again. I think that card's exactly what we need.
I mean, if we're playing double Pilgrim's Eye, we can actually play this Nullifier.
Maybe.
Because you just throw one swamp in there and the Pilgrim's Eye can find it.
Is Nullifier even that good?
It's Mystic Snake. Especially in our deck where we have 5, 6, at least 6 ways to exile things. It's actually not bad. But yeah, I'm gonna make the vote on Pilgrim's Eye there. Blight Herder could be really good for us.
Yeah, that's insane, right?
Yeah,
I think that's exactly.
Yeah, it's basically for us. It's always going to be Cloud Goat Ranger, pretty much. Pretty much Cloud Goat Ranger. Now,
Hedron Icarve.
Yes, there's Hedron Archive, but there's also 2 good processors here.
No, I think the Archive is...
I think you're right with it being the Archive, though, because it gets us up towards Ulamog.
And Rolling Thunder, and it's dumb.
Yeah, let's take the Archive.
I think Reed Duke said it was his best card in the set.
I think I'm going to go with Spawning Bet on this one.
Yeah, definitely. We're doing it.
Now this is actually an interesting call. Another Mist Intruder or Retreat to Coralheim, which could actually be good in our deck. Maybe. Or Stone Fury. But I think I'd rather actually have the Mist Intruder. I'd rather have yet just another guy, just because the benefit of all these little guys is that we're going to eat our opponent's bombs.
That's not how math works, but...
Hey, we will eat our opponent's bombs. But...
It's random.
Sure, but with 5 of them?
Do we need a Stone Fury is the question.
I don't think we do is the answer. Plus this works better with Blight Herder.
Yeah, then we should take the Mist Intruder.
You want a Chandler or another Spawning Bed? Probably a Chandler.
Chandler.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're just getting...
Wow.
We're just getting everything.
Okay, that is great.
So now we actually have to make a cut. 2 cuts. Already.
Well, I would say we just cut the Nullifier.
Sure, I'll cut the Nullifier. I'm fine with that. So 1 more cut. Because we want to go down to... We want to have 18 lands.
Yeah, 18 lands.
My vote is...
Probably Side Runner at this point.
It just doesn't do enough in our deck.
Yeah.
Plus, we've kind of got this cool Nifty Devoid theme going on here.
Yeah.
We've got 3 cards that aren't colorless.
This deck looks great.
Yeah, this deck looks actually downright just nuts. Like Nutter Butters. Titan's Presence, reveal Ulamog. Reclaimer, get back Titan's Presence, reveal Ulamog.
Oh. Because Presence exiles, right?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yep. Eldrazi removal exiles. Because the
So does
Eldrazi
Touch
like
of
to play with... What?
Touch of the Void does, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this Blight Herder is actually getting turned on most of the time.
Yeah, I think it will. We have 6 guys to ingest with, and we have exile removal, and yeah.
That's 8, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a significant number of things that can exile. And that's not counting anything we get on the wheel here, which might not be that great, but we've already basically got a deck, so I'm not too worried about what we're going to see on the wheel here.
Yeah, because the ingest guys all have evasion too. Either it's a 1-drop or it has invasion.
Well, one drop, evasion,
Yeah.
and pump all the evasive guys.
Yeah. So, pretty good.
Yeah. Well, that's the beauty of the blue ingesters. They all have evasion, pretty much, outside of the Ruination Guide. But
And another reason why I hate the color blue.
because it's good?
Yes.
Because it beats red?
Yep.
Because
I think that's
good.
That's the top 2.
Oh, because it uses islands.
Wow, these are all unplayable.
This guy is more playable than you think, but he's unplayable in our colors.
Yep.
And we still have a Dispel in the sideboard.
And a Prism Array.
And yes, we have a Prism Array in the sideboard. I could splash Domain for Prism Array. What?
Splash Domain to scry.
Yes. Why I would do that? I wouldn't.
There does exist a deck where Prism Array is the nuts.
Yeah, a constructed deck.
Maybe. Nothing of these.
I'm gonna take that because it
gets annoying.
It gets in our way.
Yeah. Nothing again. Menace guy is okay, but I don't know if we'd play him.
I'm taking land. I'll grab that for the sideboard.
You don't want the land?
I'm grabbing other lands. Plenty
I
of
think
lands.
the +1/+1 land was good.
The red one? I don't think we want to be playing tapped lands. We want a curve.
Think of it as a spell.
Yeah, but we want a curve. I mean, like, our curve is amazing in this deck right now. Like, this is actually amazing for this format curve-wise.
Okay, well, it's pretty easy to build then, right?
Right? Well, we only get 5 minutes anyways, so...
5 minutes?
Yeah. Good.
When did they make that change?
For 8 4s, they cut the time in half.
Good.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 9 to 8, 7. Seems fine.
And done.
Submit. Yay! All done with that. So I'm gonna make a shameless plug here, people. I have started a Patreon account. I am hoping to get donations so I can remove those ads that you see at the beginning of those of each of these videos.
I hate those ads.
Because no one likes ads. I don't even like putting ads there. But, you know, I do have to try to fund this process somehow. But YouTube pays diddly squat.
That's a nice way of saying it.
Yes. That's the most cheerful way I can say that. With a nice big fake smile. But yeah, if you guys would please just check out the link here to the side. It's for the Patreon account that I've set up. If I get enough money, I'm perfectly willing just to take away the ads. It'll be more than what YouTube's paid me, and I'll be happy with it. So, yeah. Thanks. I hope that you'll support us. But yeah, I thank you all for your support so far, and I hope to have more support coming in the future. And, yeah. Thanks, everyone. See you in round 1.